guys, so recently I uploaded a video on my channel called No by July and Project Pan, and basically I talked about how in the month of July I'm not purchasing any makeup products or any non-essential products for the month, and I picked out a full face of makeup that I am going to focus on using up for the month of July, or as much of them as I can. So today what I thought we would do is create a makeup look using all of those products that I picked, and I found this picture of Gigi Hadid, and it's like this foxy eye, but it's like really goldy and bronzy and glowy kind of look, and it really inspired me. So today we're gonna recreate that look. I definitely don't look like Gigi Hadid.
Well, duh.
So it's probably not going to turn out exactly the same, but we're going to give it a go. So before we get started on that, hello, my name is Martina Lily. Thank you for being here and watching. I upload 2 videos weekly, and I would love it if you could please subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you and I can be friends, and let's try and look like Gigi as best we can. Okay, so I've just zoomed you guys in nice and close so that you can see what I'm doing on my eyes, and I have already like put tape here because it is like a bit of a foxy winged eye, so I just want to have that extra help. And also I have already primed my eyelids with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Self-Setting Concealer. So we're ready to go ahead and put the eyeshadow on. Now the eyeshadow palette in my project pan this month is the Warrior palette by Juvia's Place, and it is this really pretty like bronzy goldy neutral kind of eyeshadow palette. So I know it's something colorful, but I haven't really played with this a lot, and the Juvia's Place shimmer like formula is my all-time favorite like shimmer eyeshadow formula. Now I'm gonna put a little picture of the actual makeup look right here so that you guys can see what I'm trying to recreate. And like I said, mine's gonna turn out a little bit differently just because we have different shaped eyes, and I'm not a pro makeup artist, so it's just gonna turn out differently. But we're gonna try our best. And the one thing that I will say about this look with Gigi is that she doesn't have a lot of definition kind of like up here in her crease, which I will create a little bit more for my particular eye shape, because I find, because like if I look straight ahead you can see like you literally can't see any lid for me. So I find if I don't really define my crease quite distinctly, my lids just look a lot heavier. So now I'm just picking up a Delium Tools 785 blending brush, and I'm actually going to mix these 2 shades together here just to create a little bit of a lighter transition shade to begin with, just because that other one's just a little bit too deep for my skin tone. And I'm just going to buff that, focusing it more on the outer corner than the inner corner, and I'm just kind of buffing it into this like bit out here. So you guys, I filmed No by July on the 2nd of July, and it is now the 5th, and I have honestly, I've not failed, but I have almost failed like 7 times because I keep going on to like Sephora and all these other makeup sites and Trend Mood and stuff and being like, oh, maybe I'll just get this, and then I'm like, no, you can't. So in that video I was like really confident that I was going to succeed in No by July, and now I'm faltering slightly, but I'm still going to persevere, and I'm going to try really hard to keep it up. Okay, so now I'm actually going to mix these 2 colors here together, and their names are Mino and Carno, and I'm just going to create kind of like a little bit of a deeper brown. So I'm mainly going to go in more with this color than this color, just a little smidge of that dark brown color, and just again deepen up that outer corner just a little bit, just to kind of create a little bit of definition for me. Okay, so now we're going to start building up the wings, which is like the most terrifying part for me because I'm not very good at them. But we're going to pick up this Mino color right here, which is the dark brown color, and I've just got like a little pencil brush, and I've also got a Sephora Precision shadow brush, which is like a really tiny Sigma E25, and I've also got the Delium Tools 765 small angled brush, and basically I'm going to use those 3 brushes to create like a smoked out wing. So fingers crossed it turns out. All right, I've put the black in. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about it right now, but I've put the black in. And now I'm going back into that dark brown color with my Precision shadow brush, and I'm going to like smoke it out, I guess is the word. Now I'm going to go in with the shimmer shades, which is the fun part, and we're going to go and like kind of smoke it out with that goldy, shimmery, hazy kind of vibe that Gigi has going. So I'm going to go in with Becca, which is this gold shade, and then Maremi, which is this champagne shade. So I'm going to use this shade to kind of like smoke out the top here, and then use the champagne shade to kind of brighten up and smoke out like the inner corners. I know smoke out is like a weird word to say for like shimmers, but she kind of does blow it out, or her makeup artist has kind of blown it out up over a crease. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to use like a flat shader brush. So this is just the Delium Tools 773, and then I'll use like a smaller one for the champagne color. Mine's already looking way different to Gigi's, but hey, we're rolling with it. It was an inspired by, not a replica, okay?
Exactly.
We're going to take the tape off and kind of do our face first. So let's go ahead and take the tape off, and this is like the moment of truth. Oh, okay. And it's actually not looking too bad. So what I need to do is get a makeup wipe and just clean all of the dark eyeshadow off under here. So definitely recommend doing your eyes first if you're going to try and recreate this look, and I will be back once this is cleaned up. Now let's go ahead and move on to my face. So I'm going to use my Milk Makeup Blur Stick on my pores. For foundation, I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous foundation today, and then I'm going to mix it with my Becca Backlit Priming Filter. Alrighty, foundation is on, and now I'm going to use my concealer, and the concealers that I'm project painting this month are the Makeup Forever HD Ultra Self-Setting Concealer thing, and the Hourglass Airbrush Concealer. Concealer is on, and let's move on to bronzer. Now I would normally, because this is quite glam, and again my eyes are going to be way more glam than Gigi's because I went a little bit overboard on the wing, but normally I would kind of contour for this level of a glam, but I'm going to stick with my Milk Makeup bronzer stick because her look is quite bronzy. For my face, I'm using a couple of powders, which is super extra, I know, but there are reasons for that. So for my under eyes, I use the Fenty Beauty Lavender Powder, and I do mix in a little bit of my Revolution Light Pink Conceal and Fix Powder, just because the lavender one's just a little bit too light. And then for the rest of my face, the one that I'm really focusing on panning this month is the Wowder from Glossier. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and use bronzer. I know that we used a cream bronzer, but I kind of like to do my makeup in layers so that with like cream product and then powder product, so that I don't need to use as much of either, and also so that it lasts longer throughout the day. I always do my makeup so that it lasts me for like 12-16 hours, okay? So that's why you guys are probably like, that's a lot, but that's just how I do it.
This is how we do it.
So we're going to go in with the Thrive Cosmetics Blur and Sculpt Bronzer on a Delium Tools 962 slanted brush, and we're just going to warm our face up a little bit more, basically. And this bronzer is really, really pigmented, so I have to be careful that I don't overdo it. Okay, so now we're going on to highlight, which is my favorite part, and we're going to use, again, we're going to layer it cream to powder, and I have found that these drops, so these are the Tom Ford Glow Drops in Reflex Gilt, sorry, and I found that these are really good. They like layer with powder quite nicely, so what I do is I just pump it on the back of my hand. I will say the packaging for these are kind of a little bit annoying. I wish it was just a normal pump, because that happens, like you can't get any of the damn product.
5 minutes later.
Hopefully this got some product. I feel like it didn't. Oh no, there we go. We got some product. Okay. On a mission. And then I just pick up my sponge on a side that hasn't been used yet, and I basically just like pat it all into the highlighter, which so it kind of just like really gets soaked in, and then I pat it all over where I want the highlighter to go. Now we're going to move on to powder highlight because, as I said, I layer. So I'm still project panning my Dior Backstage Glow palette. Not because I want to necessarily get through it, just it's my favorite and I just don't want to put it down. So That's what we're doing. And I like to pat my highlighter on, my powder highlighter on over the top of the liquid one, just so that it like sets it. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of blush on. She's not wearing a lot of blush at all. It's just like the barest kiss of color. So I'm gonna take the peach color from this Radiant kit from Anastasia, and I'm just gonna lightly pat it on, like barely, so that it's just like a smidge of color. Okay, so for the lower lash line, she doesn't really have a super heavy one. She kind of has almost like these two colors mixed together again, like lightly put underneath the lower lash line, and then like a darker brown, probably these two more likely actually mixed together, and just really smudge close to the lash line on this outer corner. So that is what I'm going to do. Let's go ahead and do the inner corner. Now her inner corner is really heavily highlighted, so I'm going to pick up this color again, and I've got it now on just like a small dome blending brush, but you could just pick up any kind of small brush, and I'm just going to really heavily highlight this inner corner. Okay, then I'm just going to take my black core crayon from Linda Holberg and put that in my upper waterline. And then for mascara, I'm going to use the Essence Lash Princess. That is the one that I am trying to pan this month. And for lashes, it kind of just looks like she's got individual ones on, or like really light ones, and I don't have individual. So I'm just going to take like these really, I've kind of cut up these Glam by Manicure Sophie lashes, and I'm just going to pop them on the outer corner. Alright guys, are done. The lashes are on in the little outer corner. This is also a really good thing if you struggle putting lashes on, have hooded eyes or downturn eyes. Those little, I've been finding like cutting up my lashes like that to the outer corner. One, I suck at putting lashes on, so they've really helped because I just have to stick them there. And also I found that it like really helps like kind of elongate my eyes, at least in my opinion. So fun facts. Now for lips, I'm going to use my Lip Heroes Nude For You lip liner. Now she has like really overlined kind of this perfect nude, and it's a little bit glossy but not a lot glossy. So we're going to try and attempt that on my lips. So now I'm going to pick up the KKW Nude 2 lipstick, and I'm going to put that on the outer parts of my lips. And then I'm going to go in with the Colourpop lipstick Boy and put that in the middle. And then I'm going to pick up my Kosas wet lip oil in the color Jellyfish for like my gloss, because this is a really good, it's a nice gloss where it's like, it's not sticky. It's kind of like a balm gloss hybrid, but it's also not super glowy. So it's not going to be like full-on gloss, which is like, that's what her look is like. It's just like she's got really healthy lips. All right guys, this is the finished Gigi Hadid bronzy glowy foxy eye look that we've created today. I hope that you would like this look. Again, I'm not going to look exactly like her. It was a recreation, not a replica. I have different eye shape, face shape. I'm not her makeup artist. I don't have the same makeup products, all that kind of thing. But I am really happy with the way that this turned out. It's a little bit more smokier, or a lot more smokier than her look, but I'm still really happy with it. So I hope that you enjoyed today's video and you liked this kind of sit down and doing makeup. Let me know in the comments down below if you like seeing makeup tutorials still, or you just prefer someone sitting at the camera and talking about products. Let me know. I'm interested to see what everyone's opinions is. If you liked this video, if you like me, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. I hope that you have an amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time.